Okay, guys, so last week the euro dollar, which is my main focus, as I told you, now it's going to be choppy between the green line and the black line. It has broken the green line, this long trending line. Now it's and it touched the black line. Now we have talked about this before. This is an Elliott wave formation, and here's the illustration. Five waves. Now what's going on here? It's what's going on here. It's called correction. So let's draw one here like that. This is the correction of the elite wave. One A, B, C, which is called flat correction. All right. So A, B. Now we're at the B. This is a 80% almost retracement. It's called flat retracement. Then it's possibly that it's going to go C. All right, let's extend this black line here. I know the diagram has become very busy here. All right, so is expected something like that, which is going to be flat or triangle possibly. Then it's going to break the black line, most probably, or that's what I'm expecting. There is a small possibility that the price continues up to touch the upper band of the this rising wedge to form a complete rising wedge with three touching points. Then it may go before it goes back down, before it turns and go down. But it's very hard the possibility, especially that the volume here is not very high. All right. So what I'm expecting that it's going to go start to go low again, or but it's going to be slowly. It's going to go slowly to the black line. What once it breaks the black line, it's going to be very parabolic to the bearish side. I don't know whether if I have to talk about where are my targets for the short selling, or it's so early to talk about it. But simply, if it went as I told you, the possibility that it's going to go downwards to 1.08 here. Of course, it's not going to be fast. Uh, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take few weeks before it reach this goal. But I'm going to be. This is my goal. One point. Why? First of all, if we see here the yellow line, and it has 100% projection with the yellow line here. This is number at this level. Second, we have if we made a Fibonacci retracement diagram, we'll see also that this is the 61.8 level at the same point. Uh, that's why I believe it's going to go lower from this. This is going to be sorry. This is going to be my target once it breaks the black line. Once it breaks the black trend line, I'm going to be all in, and I'm going to short it. All right. Again, this is not a financial advice. Do your math before you take a decision. But I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and my trades. All right. What else do we have? Let's go and check the indices, the euro index and the dollar index. All right, in the euro index, this is the euro versus all other currencies. The euro index, it's the same shape, elite wave, A, B, and we're waiting for the C wave before it changes direction. Also, take a bear in mind that this is also going to be, if it went down from here, even if it went up a little bit higher, it's going to be a double top. And if it breaks this sideways line, support line, it's going to be another reason for additional reason for the price to go bearish. Uh, let's see, the dollar index should be quite the opposite. Yes, it is, right? We can see, okay, there's a possibility that this is going to form inverted head and shoulders, but it's unconfirmed yet. It has formed a very perfect elite wave before, then ABC that went down, parabolic. This is an inverted head and shoulders. Has con- if it has continued, if the formation has continued to confirm and breaks the neckline here, it's going to be the same with the moving, cutting the moving through moving averages, and it's going to go parabolic to the uh, bullishness. This is going to be 100% if it has reached this level, the 99 point, let's say 5. It's going to be for me enough to be all in, to be risk on the dollar index. Fundamentally speaking, the fundamentals are saying that the pair is perfect. All right. Um, I wouldn't say perfect. I would say very good. I would describe it as very good, not perfect. Right. What else do I have here? Okay, let's see the pound. By the way, I haven't seen the pound long time ago. Haven't checked, especially that it's very much highly correlated with the pair, the euro. It is same as the euro. Okay, it has formed head and shoulders here, and it has broken through the first EMA and it's ready to go through the second moving average. All right. So same as the euro. I believe it's highly correlated with the pair. Let's see the pound Aussie because fundamentals are very good for the pound Aussie. All right, the pound Aussie here we see that it has a very strong bearishness side. The pair has broken under the two moving averages, and there is a death cross here. The two moving averages has crossed over each other. It has retested the moving average, and it went lower and closed barely lower than the previous low here. For me, it's a very bearish sign. I may go short for this pair. Fundamentals are perfect. Technical is perfect. There's no reason to hesitate and go short for this pair. Let's have one more check on the weekly chart. All right, no clues here. Okay, let's see also the pound dollar. Well, the pound dollar had two trend lines. One correlated with the candlestick chart, which is this one, the lower one, and the other one it was drawn on the line chart, like here. It has broken the first line, and it's let's see, go back to the candlesticks. Yes, about to break the second one. I believe technically this is going to be a very good reason to take short positions from here. Kindly do your math, consult your financial advisors. Don't rely completely on my analysis. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and what I'm going to do with my account. Um, I would like to see one last thing before I leave this. I'm checking on some fundamental data here. Okay, I believe this is going to be a great chance to go short also. See here, there's a prior support, prior resistance level, which is going to be a new support, and it has already got supported at this point. I believe it's in the time for it now to go lower. Here I can see that it's an inverted hammer, and if if at any time it went lower than this low, it's going to go parabolic downwards. So this is going to be a good trade for me also. Let's see the pound CAD. Let's see. Let's check on the fundamentals. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not showing you the fundamentals in these weekly videos because it's a long stories that if I'm going to check to discuss the fundamentals, it's going to be like 1 hour video. I don't want it to be that long. Um, okay, fundamentals are very good, very good. Can say it's excellent. Okay, pound with most of the pairs is very good, except for dollar, to be honest. Sorry, except for the euro, not the dollar. Okay, so this is week. Let's go to the daily. Okay, daily the same has crossed below the death cross, and it seems like it had retested the previous support, the previous resistance level, and it's going to be ready to go lower. I don't see any reason here is why the price can't go lower. Okay, let me draw some trend lines here. This is a trend line here, and this is going to be another trend line here. Yeah, you see what I see? It's some kind of rising wedge. It has just broken below it with the death cross and with the retest with the previous support levels. I believe it's going to be a great chance for it to go lower. All right. Let's change this to the line chart here. Okay. Right. Same for all the charts. I don't want this to go so long, so I'm going to move ahead to the Kiwi CAD. All right, the Kiwi CAD, this is a different kind of strategies I see here. This is the weekly chart. Okay. If you are, if I was a day trader, this is going to be a perfect chart for me to go scalping or day trading. Why? Simply because the price is moving very much sideways, and this is the weekly chart. So if I bought here, so it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm not. It's very hard to lose at this chart, and even if I lost, it's going to be small. It's not going to be so big. This is the daily chart. See how interesting this analysis is. Uh, you see how interesting these videos. It shows you the gold nuggets in the mud. So for me, I may go for scalping on this chart simply because I can buy here, sell here, then here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy, here, and so on. It's working every day. I may sell at the beginning of the day and buy at the end of the day, then buy at the end of the day and sell at the end of the day. It's working perfect. It's like a music. It's very harmonious for me, right? If there is no great events, it's going to be perfect for me. All right. Okay, the dollar CAD also is interesting. If I talked many videos ago about the dollar CAD when the price was there, and I told you this is a historical resistance level. It's going to go down. Yes, it went down, but it's not going to be an easy ride to the level I showed you in that video. It's going to go lower and lower. But on the short and medium term, I believe this is going to be some kind of a bounce to the upside. Let's go check on the fundamentals. My fundamentals. Give me a second, please. Right. All right. There was a trend line here. All right, guys. For the loonie, for those of you who don't know that the Canadian dollar is called loonie, I'm telling you, this is the loonie, and the British pound is called the cable. So for the loonie, yeah, I see that there was a trend line on the daily. Of course, you recall that I told you many videos ago that the price was, this was a historical resistance level, and it's going to go lower, and it's going to go lower and lower even. There's a way lower than that that the price will go on. But from this point, I see that the price has broken the trend line, but it failed to reverse. Okay, there was a trend line here, but it failed to reverse. It's possibly that if the two moving averages got close and the price uh, went above them, crossed above them significantly and closed significantly higher, it's going to be a chance for going higher and higher. But from this point, I don't see a great chance to trade it. Okay, this was the last thing in the forex currencies. I would like to share with you something. Some of you might be interested, and most of you aren't, which is the CAC count or the CAC 40. Um, I have some interest in the European indices. Some of you might say, no, I'm interested only in Forex or in US indices. That's all right, but we should be looking for value wherever it is. All right, we're just dealing with the charts. We don't care about what do they call it or something. I care about that the price is going higher or lower. So last week I went bullish from this point. Okay, I entered here and I was lucky enough to have the price move fast upwards. I believe the price is going to go higher and higher to that level, possibly between this and that till this resistance level. But I'm going to play it safe and stop here. at 97.30 or 20, somewhere here. So it depends on the condition. Possibly that is going to go higher and higher to till the this resistance level at the 79.63. Okay, the price has crossed over the moving averages, small red candle, and it crossed over it. This is the hourly chart, by the way. I believe this is if you recall, I have discussed this pair before 2 videos ago, and it went correct as I expected. So once it breaks over the previous resistance, it's going to go hard to the next resistance. I'm going to play it safe and take profits around this area. But it all depends on the opening of the next week. Usually, the opening is going to there is going to be a gap to the upside or to the lower side. It depends. So I'm going to wait and see. Now let's move to the cryptos. Okay, guys, for the Bitcoin, this is the 2 month chart. This is a 2 month chart. You see that it's moving between two things. I told you that over and over. A rising wedge here and a rising channel also. So as you can see, the last 6 months, all right, the last 6 months it was a very bullish, continuously bullish. If you see here in the volume, on the other hand, you can see that the volume is, let me go, in the last 6 months. Okay, what every bar consists of represents a 2 months period. That the volume is decreasing dramatically, a month after month after month. This one even was red. This one was the highest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 10 months ago in November 2024. It was very high. Then get bearish. Then bullish with a smaller volume. Then bullish with a smaller volume. Bullish with a smaller volume, which is a great sign for the a reversal. Okay, I'm not very much convinced with the crypto market. I don't know about its fundamentals, but a weird reaction here. You can see at this point that the volume was massive here in 2023, 2022. This is the 2 month chart, but despite that fact, the price was barely moving. It wasn't moving at all. All right, so this was a very weird thing. Now the price is moving higher and higher, and the volume is lower and lower. So if it wasn't a fraudulent market, I'm going to suppose that it's not a fraudulent market, and it's a very good way to invest in. And so this is going to be, should be careful if you are bullish, because I know about the propaganda. This is going to 200,000, is going to the million. You have to be careful if this was a real market and not a fake one. So for 6 months at least, it was bullish candles, green candles with bearish volume. This is a 2 month chart. Let's move to the XRP. Okay, the XRP on the 2 month chart also, you'll see that there was a flag here. It broke the flag and the channel. This falling channel or a flag doesn't make a lot of difference, and it went bullish, which insinuates that it's going to go higher and higher. But be careful again. Look at the volume again. This is a 2 month chart. It was very high here, which make a lot of sense for this channel. This make a lot of sense. Then from here, the volume went down lower and lower and lower and lower on 2 month. basis, and for those four candles make a lot of sense. For this one, no. So should be careful at this. Let's go to the Ethereum, which is the most interesting one. By the way, Ethereum is a legalized, registered company. So if I was to stake in crypto, I'm going to choose Ethereum. I'm not advising you to do so. Do your math. This is me and my thoughts. So this is a symmetric triangle here. This is the 2 month chart, and I believe the price is testing this level. If it broke above it, it's going to be skyrocketing from here for the Ethereum. It's going to be skyrocketing. This is the volume. Also the same problem. The price going up higher and higher, and the volume getting lower and lower. All right, just lower this to the 1 month chart. It's the nothing different here. So at the end of July now, let's go back to XRP to check it one more time. Okay, this month on the XRP the volume was higher, which makes somehow sense because the candle was very bullish here. But what doesn't make any sense for me is the Bitcoin. We have seen the 2 month chart. Now let's go back to the 1 month chart. Okay, this is the volume of our monthly chart. At least for the previous 4 months, it was green and lower volume. So as I told you, something feeling not good about the inside me. Something I have a bad feeling about the Bitcoin. But this is me. Do your math, consult your financial advisors before you make your decision. Thank you very much for and wait for us for the next week.